Hi everyone, it's Wise Terry here. Today we are playing Black Desert Online, a game I have played before, and yeah, today's topic is a little bit related to this game, so that's why I chose this game again. So basically this game has open world PvP. Players can kill each other anywhere in the open world as long as it's not a safe zone. And by killing our players, no one loses anything, no one gains anything, unless they are someone who has killed too many other players and they lost too much karma. Karma is something you lose by killing other players, and basically you become negative karma player, which means that you basically may lose something if you get killed by others. But yeah, this negative karma only happens to you if you have killed enough other players. And some people like to do it for whatever reason. This is something we are going to talk about today. But anyway, first I want to mention that those who are interested in trying out Black Desert, or maybe used to play and want to return, then if PvP is something you don't want to be forced into, then don't worry. Nowadays there is a lot less open world PvP, so you don't really have to worry about it. And yeah, there are several reasons why it happened, but some would even say open world PvP is dead. I wouldn't say it's dead, but yeah, for sure there is a lot less. And to be honest, in my opinion, open world PvP in this game specifically is kinda pointless. It makes sense why it is the way it is, but yeah, it's kinda pointless because by killing other players in the open world, you don't get anything. I mean, by killing them, they don't drop any of their equipment to you. You don't get experience by killing them. You don't get anything. Literally, the only thing you do get is maybe some kind of satisfaction. And well, of course, you lose karma, so your character becomes kind of like red character if you have negative karma. So yeah, this is the only thing you get, is that others can see you are someone who has most likely killed many other players. And so when it comes to me, I would say I got killed by other players in the most recent years, maybe only once a year, and it was not on my main character usually. There were some who tried to kill me, but they didn't succeed, so in that sense it's fine. But yeah, it's quite rare that someone tries to attack me nowadays. One thing I want to say is that when I started this game, I played this game in my home country, in Europe. But I'm not living in Europe anymore. And yeah, I'm living in Japan, so I have like 300 ping now. But you know, playing with 300 ping or latency is not easy. I mean, it may look like it plays fine. So when I'm doing a click or pressing a button, so to say, to send a signal, then I can feel it personally that the response time is definitely delayed because of the high latency. So yeah, for this reason, PvP is something I basically cannot do in this game anymore, unless someone is too undergeared. But yeah, otherwise it's difficult to stand a chance. They would just CC me first. CC is crowd control, basically make it so that I cannot do any actions for a short period of time, and then just, you know, take me down. So yeah, I don't have good possibilities to react because of the delay. It sounds like an excuse maybe, but I mean, it's the real reason why I'm definitely in disadvantage. But of course, I have never been too much into PvP, so anyway, my skills are not that good. But for sure, I know how to play my class, so in that sense, I would definitely have a higher chance to maybe fight against those red players if I had a better ping. But as it is now, it's quite difficult. Back to the main topic. So when it comes to bullying in this type of games, I think one of the main reasons why people are bullying, despite them getting nothing in return other than, let's say, satisfaction from it, I think the main reason why people are bullying others in these games is because they want the reaction. So that's probably one of the biggest things is that if no one would react to them, then they would eventually probably get bored and they would stop, so to say, bullying, killing other players for no reason, chasing them to hunt them down, so to say. So yeah, that's definitely something that I recommend you to do if you are the one who's getting bullied by someone who is overgeared or whatever, doesn't want to leave you alone. Just don't react. Try to pretend like nothing is going on, walk away, go to safe zone, change your server or whatever. I mean, as long as you just try to ignore that person, eventually, you know, they will get bored. And one of the main things they probably do these kind of things, this is just my opinion, I'm no expert, so yeah, just my opinion, is because the real life is probably not that great, not something they can be proud of, but you know, in game it's maybe easier to get things done. You just spend a lot of time, maybe even lots of real money, and you have power. All you need is some time or real money. But in real life, it's definitely a bit more complicated. Of course, time and money plays a role too, but it's not that simple, let's say so. And anyway, games can be sometimes more enjoyable, more addicting, definitely easier to get results. So yeah, it's easier to get to the point where you can maybe show off your might to others, I guess. And I think people who care about such things and want to use these kind of things against other players, so to say, show their might, I guess, show how powerful they are, I guess, prove something. Yeah, it's probably people who just can't achieve this kind of things in real life, so they just want to do something in game to others to make themselves feel better about it. Just an easy way to show something. And also, there are no penalties in game, right? So if it's someone who wants to bully, then in real life they will have to face consequences. Either someone will, you know, hit them back and of course it hurts, or goes to police or whatever other options, and you know there can be consequences. But in games, the worst thing that can happen to you is that you get banned, but usually you don't even get banned. In the worst case scenario it can happen, but usually you can just continue bullying, you know. It depends to what extent, of course, and how, but definitely less risks to take related to it. So in that sense, I think this is something that really makes a huge difference too for some players. But what I really don't like about this is that I think such players, they may understand or may not, but how I see it is that behind each character who is getting bullied, no, it's not just a game. It's a real person behind each character because it's an online game. And I don't think it's you know, okay to just get bullied forever, even if it's an online game, because you know people are playing games to have good time. It's their time that they are using in real life, and if you constantly get bullied, then it definitely takes away your enjoyment, it wastes your time and so on, and it may even affect your mental health to some extent. I mean, definitely it will cause some frustration, negative feeling and so on. So yeah, I wouldn't say just a game. Of course it is just a game in some sense, but at the same time, again, behind this character there is a real person. So yeah, I don't think bullying is something that's completely okay thing to do. Especially if it's like literally bullying. I'm not saying someone is running by killing me once and it's done, but some are really trying to chase you down, That's definitely not okay. But even killing someone once for no reason is like, okay, why? Especially if they are coming when I'm not able to fight back. For example, now I don't have my combat gear on. If someone would take me down, it's very easy. And what can I do? They just run away and, it's done. There are such players too. I don't think bullying is okay at all. And of course I do understand that some of the people who are bullying others in games could be actually the victims in real life who are getting bullied in real life. But then they should do something to be able to stand up for themselves in real life to solve that issue. Not come here into games and start bullying others just because they need some kind of revenge, or they need to, I guess, release their anger somewhere or whatever, take it on other people who can't do anything about it, who can't maybe fight back, or when there are no serious consequences unlike in real life. I mean, there can be so many reasons, of course, but I personally think this is the main reason, that people just have some struggles maybe in real life or whatever, and they are just taking it on other players. Of course, there can be some weird people who, I don't know, for whatever reason, really enjoy annoying others, really making their time, very unpleasant, I guess. Of course, could be the case, just for no reason. Maybe there is no bullying in real life, their real life is quite fine, but I mean, for sure, they must have some mental issues if they are doing something like this. I can't imagine why a normal person would want to just mess with other people for no reason. I mean, there must be some trauma still or something. Maybe even if it's unconscious or whatever. I mean, I can't imagine just a normal, decent human being wants to bully others, even if it's a game, as I said. Behind each character, there is a real person. If you are one of the bullies, then think again why you are doing this. Do you have to do this? And can you maybe find a way to release your stress or anger or, I don't know, whatever, somehow that's more beneficial to you in long term and without making matters worse for others. And just be more considerate. And of course you can fight other players in any game. It's okay, it's as long as it's allowed. I mean, I'm no one to say what you should do or not, but if you really want to look like a decent person, then at least try to find opponents who can actually fight back or who are willing to fight back. If you can win such fights, then I think of course you did well, and you can say that you are a skilled player and you are playing fair, and definitely completely fine, completely normal thing to do. But all those other things that can be called literally bullying, that's just weird and unnecessary. So I don't think such limits should be crossed even in games where, again, I keep repeating myself, but it's real players behind their characters, so just be mindful of that. No one likes to be bullied, no one likes to be annoyed, no one likes to have unpleasant experiences where their enjoyment is being ruined by some random bullies, right? So yeah, try to be considerate of others and try to find solutions to your struggles in real life or whatever in some other ways. If you really have some anger, frustration, or whatever negative feelings inside you that you want to release somehow. And yeah, just asking for trouble, asking for some negative reactions to satisfy yourself, trying to show that, oh, I'm the boss, I can kill you in one hit or whatever, so much fun, let's laugh like little kids. I mean, that's just weird, you know. I mean, maybe it's time to grow up then. And once you grow up, maybe it's much easier to make a difference in real life to improve your real life situation for yourself, to get your mental health back under control and yeah, basically improve your life. As conclusion, I want to say that please be considerate of others, even if some people are not considerate of you in real life or were not in the past or whatever it is, whatever is not going well for you in real life, don't do this to others. If you are being a nice person, then eventually you will get nice reactions, nice people in your life, and so on in return. I do think that to some extent karma exists in real life, not in Black Desert Online. Black Desert Online for sure too, but in real life. And even if your life has been going downhill for a while, then there is always a chance that it starts going uphill again. You just have to do something for it, and you have to give it a chance for it to go uphill. Things are sometimes not easy, and of course the life can be sometimes unfair and whatever it is, but I hope you can get back on track if things haven't been going well for you. But yeah, you definitely may have to put in some effort, and effort in the right way, not by trying to bring others down with you. That's not the way. That's not okay, and eventually it will make matters worse for you sooner or later. So yeah, I wouldn't bet on it. I hope the topic was interesting enough. Sorry if I maybe hurt someone, offended someone, or whatever by being so direct. It wasn't with bad intention, but sometimes the truth can be hard to hear, you know, hard to face, hard to deal with. So it is what it is. It's not like I'm perfect myself. Yeah, things happen, you know. So yeah, just take care of yourself and take care of your surroundings. Be mindful of others too, you know, because in the end we do have to coexist in this world, and it's better to get along and be nice to each other, I think. Take care. See you. Bye bye.